What is going on, everybody? It is Justin, your guide into the Forgotten Runiverse. And what is going on, Wizards? It's been a while, and there's I totally missed this Giga thread from the Runiverse game and the new 3-minute game overview trailer, of which they also have a thread. We'll break it down. It'll go over like Wizards, what the Wizard benefits are, the Watcher Ring future benefits, quantum gifts, builder crates, the land itself. There's a whole bunch of stuff inside of the game, but again, we should probably just take a look at this trailer. So I might pause it. I might freak out. I actually haven't seen this. I saw it was a new trailer from the earlier trailer that we saw. So I don't know what's in here.
It's been almost 3 years in the making, with support from the biggest players in the gaming space. In 2021, Forgotten Runes was launched. 10,000 on-chain wizards emerged and have since become the largest decentralized franchise in the world. They've infiltrated every part of Web3, creating a collaborative legendarium and an unmatched network of builders and adventurers. Together with the community, Forgotten Runes has shared their story across the web and real world with a globally published comic series, extensive community creations, and an animated show in development.
I cannot wait for the show. Oh my god.
In partnership with the seasoned group of AAA talent at Bisonic, a new epic fantasy MMORPG was born, Forgotten Runiverse. In this magic fantasy MMO, players explore a world based on the rich lore of the Forgotten Runes. The stories of the cult will come alive in the game. Okay, I haven't seen the biomes in these like land plots. So what do we have here? We have the mountains, the Fae, the forest, jungle, the water's edge. This is new. Oh, my head's actually in the way. Oh, no, I moved the video. Okay, so the water's edge, the thorn, southern grassland, northern grassland. Okay, the new one is the... Oh, my God, the water's edge. I'm just not... Explore dozens of biomes and regions to learn what havoc the singularity has wreaked upon the world.
Oh, yo, all the colors.
One of the 7 wizard factions and discover what was once forgotten. With a massive pixel art world, players will be able to group up together to take on foes and extract resources.
Gotta get some friends, man.
Active turn-based combat allows for exciting skill combinations and keeps combat interesting as players level up and expand their repertoire of magical skills and abilities to face ever more fearsome foes.
Oh yes, this is going to be important.
From combat and gathering, players will also gain access to recipes to craft unique items, each one influenced by the recipe.
This is a good sword.
Who crafts it. And where players go and what they do in the world is guided by the community. Land plots
we got buildings.
The Runiverse will be player-owned and operated. Over time, these plots will evolve. And
we got flamingo mounts! Yeah!
By players to allow guild creation.
I actually haven't seen inside the houses. This looks very hot. It looks very hot, especially the decoration. Okay, I need to shut up.
High-level abilities serve as hubs for local travel and more. In the Runiverse, the culmination of all player activity is creation and true ownership. The inaugural playtest in 2023, the Eve of Memory event,
that was a good event.
Launched players into the Runiverse for the
We're
first
all
time
in the
to help
nude.
push back the quantum shadow and infuse magic back into the world. In 2024 and beyond,
that's
the
different.
Experience will continue to expand and reveal new areas, new encounters, and bring together ever more of the game's core content. No other community boasts builders this excited and engaged. As Magic Machine speedruns the next epic fantasy IP, Forgotten Runiverse will give players the chance to experience it all, contribute to the story, and own their progress. We can't wait to see you in the game.
Okay, pretty dank. I think we're just going to go and break down what we saw in the trailer in the thread. You guys, I'll make sure to have links linked in the description so you can take a look at it. We have a couple of the resources we're going to break down, but why don't we just get started? So, Wizards. We're just going to talk about Wizards right away. Wizards are the Genesis collection of the Forgotten Runes IP. Owning any character NFT allows holders to write lore, contributing to the overall story of the Runiverse and even appearing in our comics, TV series, TV show, games, and etc. So it's very, very important that you write your lore, whether you have a wizard or a warrior or so on and so forth. Write your lore, please. It's super important. But yeah, you can also wear your wizard inside of the game too, so that's also pretty dank. What else is there? In-game benefits for wizard holders ensure that that members of the cult are rewarded for their support and contribution. So here we can kind of see the collective bonus. I'm not sure if I'm going to click on this to kind of see it. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So you can receive a bonus of the game's economy's extracted gold through exclusive land building. So lands and buildings are going to be pretty critical to getting the gold here. And then additionally, if you have a wizard, again, you can use them as a custom skin inside of the game. There's also a wizard guild, so you can easily connect and play with other wizard holders, share resources, and earn rewards. And there's also a secret tower. So if you have a wizard, you have access to a secret in-game location. It offers unique activities and abilities to guide the direction of the game. I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds interesting. So again, there's also, of course, one of the core pillars of the cult, which is to build your lore. So if you like D&D, if you like building your character out with images and stuff like that, you can contribute your story there. You can write your story the way that you want. And then, of course, there is a landmark. So there's a custom decoration for all wizard-owned plots too. So that is pretty cool. What else is there? We'll take a look at the Watcher's Rings here. So again, these magical rings minted in November of 2023 as part of our Eve of Memory pre-alpha event. Originally, these were on Ethereum, but have now migrated to Ronin. So what are the future ring benefits here? So the first thing is the bonus in-game mana, which again, mana is important if you are crafting high-level items. If you want to imbue mana, there's also you can use mana to roll it at the font of memory. Per the last gameplay, we were able to roll for lands. I'm sure that will change. So the amount that is gained by having a ring, it's still to be determined. I'll just say to be determined for game balance. There's also land sale priority. So if you have a ring, you have a guaranteed wizard window access in the land sale. So just keep in mind, there is a priority for land sale whenever lands get sold. I'm not sure when that's going to be. We'll just have to see. There's also exclusive ring specific titles. So you can identify yourself by the ring that you hold. So again, I think that's going to be a title, so that'll be interesting. There's also a Watcher's cosmetic set. So you can identify yourself as a member of the Watcher's Order. And there's also Secret Tower access. So if you don't have a wizard, but you do have a ring, you can have access to the unique game location with the guild benefits. And then again, there's also some other future early supporter benefits as well. So again, you can check out those rings if you feel you need to. So also quantum gifts. So again, this is on Ronin Chain. These items were earned through our pre-alpha Eve of Memory gameplay event on November 2023 and will be revealed as usable items for the full release of the game in Q4. So, wow. Okay, the full release of the Runiverse game is coming in Q4, which is actually not that far away, to be honest. Feel like time goes by like that. No more quantum gifts will ever be minted. So again, there were 3 different types of rarities. There were, I think there's the uncommon, rare, and then myth. Okay, I don't remember the myth. I don't remember the rarities here, but just know that the gold one is good, the purple one is pretty good, and then I think the green one's uncommon. So what can be inside of the quantum gifts? There are mounts. There's also different styles, as well as different familiars and different blueprints as well. So blueprint styles that may skin the outside of your buildings that you decide to build. So that's very cool. I think mounts and familiars will be most desirable if I were to make a guess. And then additionally, there are also builder crates that are coming in this particular build. So, or the next one, I believe, in August. So builder crates supplied to be determined on Ronin coming to the August New Foundations build. These are similar to quantum gifts. They're exclusive rewards earned only during this build. However, they will reveal to be entirely different items from quantum gifts. So what are they? Magic, art, furniture, and miscellaneous. So it seems like these are going to be they'll probably be builder cosmetics or stuff that you can place inside of your house, is what I would assume from the wording here. I mean, furniture, that's a pretty easy giveaway. And there's also art. That's a dead giveaway. Okay, yeah, it's pretty obvious from what it said here. So I guess you can take a look at that if you want. And then additionally, probably the most interesting thing here is land plots. So just keep in mind there are 70,000. They will be on Ronin. And there are three main benefits to owning land in the Runiverse. Number one, the ability to shape the game's world and economy. And then number two, earning a usage bonus from buildings on your plot. So if people use your buildings, I believe that is tied to a usage bonus, but don't quote me on that. There's also easier direct access to the resources of your plot. So if you build a harvesting station or gathering station on top of the land that you own, you'll be able to extract those resources much more easily from your plot of land. So again, we're going to take a look at this. I'm actually going to need to open this in a new tab so we can take a look at it closer. So you guys can actually see what's going on here. So all told, 70,000 land plots will dot the Runiverse one day. As the world expands, these plots will be revealed, each allowing its owner the ability to influence the direction of the Runiverse and earn benefits for their contribution. So again, there are different sizes. Each plot of land can be defined by its size, which influences many of its other attributes. So we'll just go from smallest to biggest. Homestead is the smallest and most common. Settlements is the next one, followed by villages, towns, and cities. So I do believe there's only 7 cities. There's more towns. I think villages are more plentiful, and then there's a bunch of settlements and a gazillion homesteads. So if you have a homestead, you'll be able to build, I guess, a house, and then settlements and villages and towns and all that stuff. As it gets more complex, you'll be able to build more buildings, of which you'll be able to reap the benefits if you decide to participate in the economy. So, region and location. We should probably talk about what's going to be important for your land. So, a land plot's region and location define where it can be physically found within the world, but also influences the materials and essences that are on the plot. Right, so if you're in the Southern Grassland, it's going to have different materials and stuff than if you were in, say, the Thorn or the Water's Edge or the mountains or the forest, right? And the location is probably going to be important to take a look at because remember, it's an open world MMORPG. When it goes open world at some point, you're going to need to be able to walk between them. It's going to be important to take a look at the location because you're not going to want to walk halfway across the map to gather some resources, but maybe you will. Maybe you want to keep that strategic. Again, there are city stones. There's a teleportation network, but I think you have to pay gold to do. I'm going too deep into the weeds, but you guys know what I'm already talking about. So size and region and location are important because you got to build stuff on it and then harvest resources and what type of resources you're going to be using. Anyways, let's keep moving on. So each land plot will have a unique distribution of materials to be tapped by the owner and the community. So that's important because you're going to be using the materials in combination with the stuff that you slaughter in the monsters that you kill, because you got to combine materials that you harvest and monsters to make armor and weapons and stuff like that. So that's important. And there's also a vestige here. So a plot may also have a unique vestige, a small remnant of a past age and adventure. So that's actually pretty cool. That's interesting. I didn't see that last time. And then again, there's also essence. So each plot is aligned with different strengths to each of the 7 essences within the Runiverse. And we don't have an image here, but I think we'll learn more about essences later. So we'll or maybe it's already in there. But anyways, that's just kind of the important stuff about land and the overview. We'll have to see how the land sale goes. But again, just keep an eye out for that. But okay, we covered land 2. What else is left? So not all 70,000 plots of land will be available at once. So far, only initial investors and pre-alpha players own land. Because our MMO will be a live service game with an expanding map, further updates and more land will be gradually released over time. And then they also have a clip here quoted from Alexis Ohanian at 776. Excited about the Forgotten Runes 776 and what we can all build together. So again, he kind of talked about the Forgotten Runiverse here as well. Note, we are a free-to-play MMORPG, and ownership of any of these NFTs is not a requirement to play. Our philosophy is build a game that is fun first, with blockchain integrations that enhance it. So an email address is all you need to get started. Your wallet is not required. So if you got, they also link, the new Forgotten Runes marketplace, of which you can take a look at all of the collections and stuff like that from wizards, warriors, etc., etc. And you can also sign up to play here as well. They also have a ready to play the game beta server test, which is July 31st, August 2nd. And they also have a public event in August. So I would definitely recommend to follow Forgotten Runiverse, or the Runiverse game, and Forgotten Runes to keep up with all of the information, because this Wednesday is actually going to be really important, because Wednesday is actually the beta server test on August 31st, August 2nd. So by all means, try to get signed up for that. I do have something for you, though. I do have a giveaway, of which I'm giving away about 5 VIP slots to jump into Wednesday's playtest and the closed beta playtest. So I should probably go over to that, right? Oh yeah, what was I talking about here? Oh yeah, I was gonna break down some other things too. There's a lot more before I get to the giveaway, I'll talk about here. So Forgotten Runes is proud to be the home of the most creative community in Web3. So today we're releasing the Content Creator Pack, over 20 gigabytes of information and assets, right? So again, I checked out the Notion and Dropbox. There is a lot of stuff in here if you are interested in the Runiverse. This is not even necessarily for creators, it's just helpful. But there's a lot of stuff related to the game. You know, it kind of talks about the game overview, kind of talks about combat, land, etc., all that you might want to know about the game. There's a combat overview here, it's about 48 seconds. There's stuff about land too. There's a whole ton of information, as well as, you know, the font of memory, where you can kind of roll for rewards here. So that's pretty good. There's a bunch of other things too, like the IP, the Loracle, NFT collections, and then they also have an FAQ if you have any like common questions that you may want to have answered. Kind of go over. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot. So again, we already went over the majority of it, so I don't need to go over it again. I'll make sure to link this in the description as well, right? So I did drop this giveaway here. So who wants to play the Runiverse game? I have 5 VIP spots to give away in the upcoming closed beta test. To enter, all you gotta do is just follow me and retweet on Twitter, and then just comment below. Winners will be chosen on July 29th or the 30th, and asked to share their email address via DM. So that will be on X. So make sure, I'll link this in the description. All you gotta do is just follow and retweet it. You can comment below. There are no forms, links, or mints associated with this giveaway, so make sure to be safe, guys. So again, you guys can check that. That will be in the description below, so you can go ahead and click that, retweet it, do whatever you need to do. Everything will be in the description, but you guys already know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. It always helps me create more content. I'll see you guys in the Forgotten Runiverse. Peace.